Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. We'll see the Houston Rockets and the Philadelphia 76ers. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. And here's Maxey. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Here's Young. 4 on the clock. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Maxey on the wing. Over Durant. Poke loose. Here's George. And Bede in the corner. 76ers moving the ball around. 3, Pippen. Back to Grimes. 3-pointer by Embiid. Thompson with the rebound.
Not how they were looking to start the game. They've come up empty on their first 3 tries.
Launches a 3. And Kevin Durant good for 3. KD's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for Houston. Here's Embiid. The 76ers with another miss.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
For 3. Rebound by the 76ers. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Kevin?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And, Jim, this is year 2 of that 4-year, $211 million contract for Paul George.
And when he's been healthy, Kevin, he has shown himself to be one of the best swingmen in the game. But now he's in his mid-30s, and this can be the point where players often start to wear down.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Eason. From downtown, the Rockets with another miss.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
And here's KD for 3. That doesn't go either for KD.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Young. And count it from 19 feet away.
And the thing about Young's jumper is almost intimidating. And that unlocks so many other options for him.
Now, here's Maxey. Outside, George. A 3-pointer off the mark. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Outside, KD. Offline with his 3.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Ring shot on the way. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. Houston in the lead. Pippen with it. Picked up by Thompson. Embiid drives in. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. Young looking around. Pass to Durant. On the corner. It's good. Durant's got 5 points so far.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the 2-man game right there.
The 76ers again can't hit it. Here's Grimes. It's rebounded by Houston.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Here's Young. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
This is the kind of selfless leader Maxey is. He knows how important it is to share the ball.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Houston with a big group substitution here. 20 seconds left to play in the first. Young outside. And he gets the jumper to drop.
And Young is so smooth out there. He is just excellent at navigating and exploiting these pick and rolls.
And here's George for three. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Rockets lead by 3. And And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. Tim, it feels like the bigger the stakes, the better we're going to see Trae Young play.
Well, Kevin, he's had his moments in the playoffs, and he embraces the spotlight, home or away. He won't shy from being the villain. That's the kind of chip he plays with.
Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. You think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Pass to Şengün. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. And that one comes up a bit short. The 76ers trailed by 5. They grabbed their own miss. Outside, Maxey. Now here's Drummond. Here's Grimes. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting. Rockets lead by 3. Here's Young. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Here's Pippen, and it's Pippen slamming it down.
Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean, I do.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Shepherd. Still scoreless. Thompson outside. Pass to KD. Eason, the screen. Another miss by Houston.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck with deep here. It's just not his night.
Now Grimes. Outside, George. The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. George has got the lead up to 1 now for Philadelphia.
And the speed of George on the drive, amazing at attacking the rim.
Durant feeling it out a bit. Over Pippen. KD's shot is off.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Durant. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's George. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
very sharp defensive instincts. There's no easy shots when Ibaka is around.
Here's Eason. Knocks down the three ball.
3-point.
Eason's got it all tied up now for Houston.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Here's Şengün. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Şengün's got his first bucket of the night.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
They set the pick. McCain. Rockets with the rebound. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. It's stolen by McCain. And now the 76ers on the break. The shot by Watford, no good. Young with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Down low. Durant rising up.
Oh, rising up for the throwdown. I love seeing KD finish with some power.
Outside Lowry. In the corner, it's Oubre. Just 5 on the clock. McCain. And they get it. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Puts it up off the inbound. That one doesn't go. And so it's the Houston Rockets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Houston. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same. But can he hold off?
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
And it's Pippen slamming it down.
And the slick pass from George set that up well. He has such a natural instinct for where to send the ball.
Now here's Durant. He's got 7, and so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Rockets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
Houston ball.
Rockets leading by 5. Shot clock at 6. Goes up on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. 10 points, Kevin Durant.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Back to you.
The drive for greatness, something to watch. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Wide open look. Rebound by the 76ers. And the Sixers last season, Tim, winning less than half as many games as had been projected.
Well, the injury bug completely derailed their season. And by the tail end of that year, a low win total was actually in their best interest because they were trying to ensure they retained their top 6 projected pick.
Here's Grimes. Misses the 3. Rockets leading by 5. Thompson right side. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Embiid inside. Back to Maxey. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. Durant for 3. Kevin Durant, bullseye, money on the 3.
And you just love how quickly KD gets into his shot. No wasted motion.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Houston with a big group substitution here. The 76ers trail by 8. To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Shepard. For 3, Okogie. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Here's Lowry. Shoots the 3. Another miss by Philadelphia. Rockets leading by 11. Inside, Şengün, and Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Watford got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
Screen by Şengün. This one for 3. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. It's a 13-point game. 59 seconds left here in the third quarter. Oubre, no one around him. Cans the shot from the wing. Oubre's got his first 2 points. Picked by Finney Smith. Şengün with a wide-open look. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the 3-point line.
Such a potent presence inside. Drummond is a scary man to match up with. You have to play him physical, even if it means fouling. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Doubled by Oubre. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You 2 players. That'll be a jump ball.
McCain with the ball. He has yet to score. Pass to Şengün. Now Finney Smith. And finished off by Finney Smith.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And so it's the Houston Rockets. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been
36. All right, everybody.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love two big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well. Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
The screen from Thompson. Ibaka for three. The rebound by Pippen. Here's Bono. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Young with no one around. Off target from three-point range.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
Ibaka, wide open, he fires. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
You got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. To the inside. And Thompson throws it down.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Banked in off the glass.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Screen by Ibaka. From outside, it misses. The 76ers trail by 14. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Maxey, jumper is off. And so Young will bring it up for Houston. Uncovered, connects on the kick.
And not entering the league as a natural catch-and-shoot guy, Ibaka certainly has developed this part of his game.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. It's Pippen with the draw. Oh, the dunk!
This is a big-time game for Scotty offensively thus far. He's setting a high bar for the rest of the guys on that end.
Durant up top. The 19-foot shot. Good on the basket.
Now that one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
And George, here we go.
Punishing the rim there. When George makes up his mind he's going to dunk it, there is not much you can do.
Young with the ball. Maxey covering. Here's Eason. Outside, KD. Clock at 6. No good. The 76ers trailed by 14. Let's it go from 14. Not gonna go. And so it's Houston with it. And Young, here we go. Takes advantage. That J is good.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Houston.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though. Whenever things started to look a little dire, they really put the hammer down.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Serge Ibaka.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It's off target. Shoots the three. That one misses. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And, Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.